welcome to another Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today, live reviewing the Thornbridge Advent Calendar and whatever day 12 is going to be. So yeah, we're on day 12 today. Just trying to figure out where day 12 is. I've just seen it. It's been a good calendar so far. I've had no bad beers so far. So that's always a good thing. Some new ones for me. So, first things first, let's crack on and open number 12. Or at least try to. So, the only problem with having the beer calendar like this, good evening, Thomas, is the beers are falling down, which is not helping matters. Number 17 has just fell down, and I know what number 17 is now. So, here's an interesting beer. Never had this one before, although somebody did say to me they hoped this was going to be one of the beers, so that's a good one. So this is a Boise Brown, a Thornbridge collaboration, an American brown ale, I suppose that is, with Rivington Brewing Company. So yeah, new one on me, Rivington. I'm sure the likes of Hopzine has reviewed them. Good evening, Chris. So I'll just read off here. So right. So Rivington are well known for brewing an amazing range of beers. So we've been very excited to create a new one with them. This is an American brown ale, beginning with the subtle malt complexities of the brown ale style with caramel, chocolate, and just a hint of nuttiness coming through. Then using this as a canvas for the addition of pungent American hops, these bring citrus, pine, and light tropical character to the fore, complementing the malt bill perfectly and creating a harmoniously balanced beer. Good evening. So yeah, Boise Brown, and good evening, everyone. So crack it open. Glad to be back on the 6 o'clocks. Don't like reviewing early in the day, to be honest. And thankfully now I'm not out now until the 21st of the month. So I don't think we're out that early either, because we've got a meeting about 7 o'clock. So not too much messing about now. So the ABV is 6.5. So yeah, another new one to me. So, and I've never had a Rivington beer either, so that's new to me. So all good on that side of things. Lively little pour. It's like a dark amber colour, isn't it? Really, well, even browny coloured. Always awkward colours are, I find. Yeah. Shades of this, shades of that. Chestnut mahogany could be any one of them. Good evening. Obviously, nice, slightly off-white head. Looks a nice beer. Nice brown ale. Let's see if it can match up to the brand leader. Ah, welcome back, mate. Yeah, let's see if this can match up to Newcastle Brown Ale. That's quite funny if it, although doesn't, just because you're a brand leader or supposedly the brand leader. Is it the brand leader these days for brown ales? Maybe not. And yes, you do get pine. You do get tropical on the nose. Straight away on the nose. King Goblin. Fair play. So yeah, nice citrusy pine flavour to it. Oh, that is nice, that is. God, that should be in the shops, because for all those people who like a certain other brown ale, this should be in the shops up and down the country. That's miles better than a certain other brown ale that shall remain nameless. Although I've already said it, so it's not that nameless. Oh, what a warm day. I don't know what it's like in the rest of the UK, but in Nottingham, it was 15 degrees earlier. Crazy warm temperature. And I've even been out in the front garden, sorted all the front garden out. We took all the lights down, put all the lights back up again. Is it? And good evening. It's a nice beer. Lovely brown ale. I think Mersey Beers was on about it. That he'd like to see this one come up. And, well, fair play, it has. And it's, yeah, really nice. Lovely looking pour. 12. Crazy, isn't it? It's going to chuck it down tomorrow, apparently. If you can believe the weather, though. Yeah, there's been some cracking beers. I mean, they've all been good nonetheless, but there's been some cracking beers. Even yesterday's rosé one, um, the Belgian wit beer. It was different to me, but I got the elements that it said, and it was really enjoyable. Is this is really nice. Malty pine combining. Who knew? I mean, a tropical brown ale. It's different. Good evening. And on a lovely day as well. Cracking day. Just a shame we've all got to go back to work tomorrow, for those who've got to go back to work tomorrow. Um, yeah, it's killer, isn't it? The weekends go too quickly. I mean, I've had a good weekend, to be fair. Out boozing Friday, out boozing Saturday. Um, and I'm looking forward now to a relatively quiet run up to Christmas now. We're only out one more day, one more night on the run up to Christmas, and that'll do me. Plenty of nights at home, chilling, and drinking some nice beer. So that looks brilliant, especially with the Christmas lights at the back. I thought there was a red light at the back of me then, but it's not. It's just shining through there. Beautiful beer. Yeah. Rivington. I do like these collabs as well. I think that brings an interesting element to the reviews as well, because you're not just doing standard Thornbridge beers. Cocoa Wonderland. Oh, that is just, it's a divine beer on a 4 for £6 as well. It's like King Goblin on a 4 for £6. It shouldn't be, it shouldn't really happen, but, you know, um, absolutely amazing. It's one of them beers you could drink one after the other. And, yeah, I might treat myself before Christmas. Although I've got a shed load of beers coming, so for Christmas. So really, I don't need to be spending any more money on beers. Good evening. So a lovely brown, an American brown ale, 6.5% collaboration with Thornbridge, and again, really, really nice. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing a bit of home brewing after Christmas. That's the plan. Um, it might be an Evil Dog rebrew, or it might even be Beerworks, the Imperial Russian. I loved that last year. It was really nice. Yeah, the colour's fantastic, isn't it? I mean, the Christmas tree's making it look a different colour, but as you bring it close, the light's shining through. What, the beer? Yeah. Good evening. Rosy Nosy. Ooh, did it? I had Rosy Nosy. I didn't mind that. That was quite nice. I haven't had Mr. Scrooge yet. I found it the other day. Don't know where I put it. Lost it somewhere. It's gone again. It was on the floor the other day, hidden. It fell off the seat. So I'll have to try and pick it out again. Yeah, I don't like when they mess about with beers. I've noticed this year that Sadler's Christmas Pudding Stout is nowhere to be seen. That Sainsbury's Christmas pudding, Christmas porter is gorgeous. Yeah, the taste of plum in there, yeah, it's absolutely banging. Better than the winter warmer. Both made by Eagle Brewery, and Very nice. Certainly at the spot. I picked up a couple of Imperials today for Christmas. So a couple of big Imperial, no, 3 Imperials today for Christmas. And then, I got the forest fruits as well. I should be doing some lives over Christmas, yeah. Maybe not Christmas Day, because for obvious reasons, family round and that, but I'm saving all my best ones now till Christmas, though. I had a fantastic Imperial last night. Penny breakfast it was. All on Friday, 6 a.m. Oh, fair play, mate. 3 p.m. for me. And then that's it. Thank God I don't work in retail anymore. It used to kill me at Christmas. You'd work all year. Christmas was manic. Or the run up to Christmas Eve, absolutely manic. And then when they say to you, we want you back in Boxing Day, it's like, the booze department doesn't need anybody on Boxing Day. And nowadays, I don't think they do. I think it's all changed now. I don't think they even bother with it anymore. So it's amazing how things can change. Do you know, if you've got a passion for a certain job, there are jobs out there. Which, it's just that getting retrained into it. I always fancied being a plasterer because my dad was a plasterer. Oh, which one, Chris? Out of curiosity. Those Bang the Elephant Impies the other night, the free, the 25 quid for free, which is, I thought that was a good price. I know impies aren't cheap, mind you, but they sold out within 3 minutes. 3 minutes. That's balmy. Yes, the wolf one. Yeah, you'll like that. No passion for anything other than drinking beer. Can't fault beer. I know. It's ridiculous at the moment. There's a sycamore in the next door's garden at work. That's still got leaves on. And I don't know why, because most sycamores have already dropped. And the oaks at the back of Callum, as well in Newark, there's loads of leaves on them. I've got an oak next to me here on the day room, and that's got loads of leaves. Because as soon as they drop, I can get the bloody things cleaned up. Pardon my French. But yeah, absolute pain. I seen it earlier. Yeah, 27 quid for Grey Goose. I'm not buying spirits this year. I'm being good for a change. But yeah, 27 quid. You can't fault the price. £9.50 for Bailey's as well is a stunning price. Albeit, when you do your shopping there, my shopping is about 15 quid more expensive than I would have thought it would normally be. So they know how to pan you. You think you're getting a bargain, but you're not. They might lose on some brands, but they'll gain massively round the shop. Yeah, Bailey's. I like Bailey's. We've got about 10 bottles in the fridge. I kid you not as well. Yeah, I bet it's 15 quid at Sainsbury's. But they'll have their version of Bailey's down at about £9.99 or something. For Grey Goose, yeah, it was 25 quid last year. So I walked in one day, but they didn't have many bottles on. And it depends how long it lasts for. But yeah, 27 quid is a good price. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? A Bailey's collab. Like a smoky whiskey with Bailey's. Instead of just some, big peaty whiskey. Wow, like a connoisseur, a Bailey's connoisseur. I mean, you could do it yourself in some ways. But obviously, do it at source so it blends in. Wow. Now, that would be interesting. A connoisseur Bailey's. Wow. Yeah, that's a stunning idea, that is. And I even thought of that one myself. Well, instead of using whiskey, use like Jack Daniel's bourbon and do a bourbon version. I love this. The pine, maltiness. It's a tropical brown ale, which is absolutely balmy. And it works. taste, absolutely spot on. The ABV, yeah, I'd say about 6% if I was having to guess. I bet they use their own version of a version of whiskey. Yeah, I think they're all made in Ireland, as far as I know, all them Irish creams. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see if Bailey's did make it. Yeah, mixing Bailey's with whiskey. That's an interesting thing. Might have to get some whiskey and do that, you know. Yeah, I think it's made in the same factories. 12 bottles for Jeremy Clarkson's lager. A certain beer reviewer gave 9.1 out of 10. He wasn't paid to do that, was it? Oh dear. So good fun. We'll slip you 300 quid. Can you make the review great? It happens. It does happen. Not for someone like me, because I don't get enough watches, people watching my videos, so it never happened to me. But I suppose for those people, you'll get channels out there on YouTube, all over that would. No, I don't want to pay that amount. I'll pay a quid or two, maybe. Did you? Yeah. You've got to be very careful. You see, the thing with doing reviews for money is okay. If the review's honest, yeah, yeah, they will, won't they? I mean, if you're giving a good heartfelt review and you're hitting the spot, then fair enough. If the brand is woeful and you give it a 9 out of 10, oh yeah. But you get a lot of people who I'm actually glad I'm not a big channel. It's nice. Yeah. And it has like died down from last year when it was mad at one stage pre when we all came out of COVID. I mean, them times when we were getting 60 on, it was all right, but then it was bringing all the trolls on as well. Friday, Friday I break up, so 3 o'clock Friday afternoon. Can't wait. I mean, if any lucky, let me go early, but I doubt it. I don't think he's that. I don't think he's that type of boss. You know, do your bloody hours. I'm hoping not. I don't see no reason to lock down. Yeah, this new variant's gonna take over, but the new variant's not as harmful as the other variants. It's gonna happen at some stage. I don't think there's a reason for taking over now. I think the majority of the population have had their vaccines. Millions have had the booster. I don't think there's a need. I think it's the media panicking as usual, or stirring it as usual. No, I don't think I'm bothered anymore now. You know, you was at one stage you were a bit worried about your kids and relatives, but now I'm. Yeah, you've got natural antibodies now. Yeah. So yeah, lovely looking pour this. That is really nice. First ever beer from Rivington. Did he? The Brewdog. Yeah, that Brewdog and Cloudwater wasn't great. Not great at all. It's all these that aren't vaccinated that's the issue, really, I suppose. No need for booster. Right, that's interesting. Yeah, free beer. That's what we want. The duty dropping on beer. That's a sensible option. So yeah, depending on where you look at the camera, brownie coloured pour or chestnut mahogany. I don't know. My colours no very good. Definitely get the pine on the nose. Pine, tropical, and yet malty. Very different beer. Oh, very nice. Wait, and I've left some in. Want to apologise. Yeah, you can't keep crippling countries. And the only problem is, it's going to, if they put another lockdown in, it's going to bring all the people out of the woodwork who are going to start kicking off anyway. You'll have riots at some stage if you're not careful. So, I've still got this left. So, cheers, everyone. Oh, I could session on that. So, first time drinking it. Yeah, you never know, Yeah, it's going to go like the flu. Yeah, definitely. So, American brand, first time drinking it. Really impressed with this one. Loved the beer. And even now, good long lasting flavour. Really nice. Out of 5 for me, a good 4.5. That's the top beer. Possibly, yes. Yeah, straight back. Yeah, I've got my adventure beer advent calendar today. So yeah, that was a stunner, and the best beer of the Thornbridge calendar so far for me. Yeah, it's been a good calendar. Yeah, I've had a few before, but they've all been good. But I've not had a bad beer. It's obviously touch wood. They'll all be good, but there's always a chance I'll have something that's not going to be my cup of tea. But yeah, 4.5. Right, back in about 2 minutes with another beer review. Thank you everyone for joining in. See you soon. Well, if I can ever turn the thing off.